First and 10, there's Sterry Codrington. Play action. He'll keep it. He will run right down Broadway. He'll
Courage
get the first down on the block. Cuts inside and brought down at the 34. And that is how you start for the BIC.
And guys, for some history, I do want it to be known. First play from line of scrimmage last year, Sterry did the same thing and took it for 6.
Took it to the house.
He tried to do it again.
He almost did. Let's see if he can hurry up. Play.
Well, this is what BIC has done this year.
Misses it.
You know, Courage, which is one of the greatest running backs in league history, maybe at least one of the most popular, has been turned into a blocker because of the effectiveness that Sterry Codrington has in both aspects that you ask your quarterback to do, both throwing and running the ball.
First and 10. A flag on the play. Top of your screen is Worthy. Play action. Codrington will keep it. Codrington, using his running ability again, will get to around the 31.
Formation and scheme so far in this game.
And the handoff to Courage Mosey. Mosey!
Doesn't get too much. I mean,
yards,
there's been a few teams that have been able to stop Courage. I don't know if the Gators have been one of them.
The snap. Codrington will throw. Rolls out to his left.
What is that?
Will throw across the field to Courage.
And Josh is there and misses, but he's down. He's down.
Will not get the first down.
Wow.
Stopped at the 31. Codrington snaps. Here comes the pressure.
Whoa,
Codrington
it's not
in
flag,
trouble.
buddy.
Codrington will hold it. He'll keep it. He will cut through. He will find a sideline. That is why he's an MVP candidate. Touchdown, Trenton.
And you talk about MVP candidates. Great run from Sterry Codrington. There's pressure on him. He breaks it down. The Gators thought that they were going to be able to get this pressure, but it doesn't matter when you can't bring the quarterback down.
Right.
But watch down the field.
The downfield
The
blocking,
Hollywood flashy wide receiver returner that's always looking to make a big play with the ball in his hands, takes another grown man, picks him up, and pushes him out of the way. Watch this block from Ashanti Worthy as we get to the third level. You know, Sterry Codrington doing Sterry Codrington things. And then once Ashanti knows that he's not going to catch it for a touchdown, he finds a guy to block.
He turns around to Skinner.
Amari Skinner, poor young man, is constantly throwing it. And all he can do is hope for a flag because there was no chance of him getting away from the block. Touchdown BIC in the red jerseys.
Do a football move.
Amari Skinner's hands are always ready to blame someone, whether it's another player or the ref.
And Worthy will be the one behind center here. He will get, he'll stay upright, but he'll be brought down. And the extra points.
He got it back in blood. Skinner.
It will be number 10, Tony Roberts, taking the return here for the first time today for the Baltimore Gators. And they will catch this one inside the 20. An opportunity. Bowling over a defender, but number 13, Laquan Johnson, making the stop, and it'll be first and 10.
Your main guy, it's going to be the other playmakers for the Gators, is handoff.
Pushing upfield, solid run, driving, getting the first down and more, dragging 3 humans with them.
And they do have double tight set. Nick Mays is a big-time threat, as well as Ayote, so...
Handoff stopped, and another run by Vinny, and they are pushing through the pile here. A solid gain of about 4. Snap, the handoff. Play action. In trouble. Throws this one deep downfield, and one will be thrown to John Cena, and it'll be third down.
Very dangerous to throw a deep pass against BIC.
Flag on the play, though. And Roberts will be behind center. Last week, he was 5 for 10, 140 yards, 1 touchdown. And here comes the pressure, the toss to Snag Sosa. Snag Sosa, brought down on the wrong side of the tracks, will go over the line, and he will be out of Atlantic County, and it will be 40 on the 49. It'll be second and a lot.
At the bottom of your screen, that bald head is the Super Saiyan, Antoine Matthews.
Second and 19, and immediate pressure again by this BIC defense. Intercepted in bounds.
That's JJ.
JJ
Radcliffe got some speed.
Looking to make a house call.
Oh, contact.
And stopped.
That's a crown right there.
That's a heavy hit.
And an emphatic play. The lack of John Gauze Jr. really showing.
It's showing. I mean, I didn't want to say anything because I really feel like the Gators come in with a lot of confidence, thinking that they didn't need Ace or they don't need to do it with Ace. But John Gauze makes a huge difference at the quarterback positions. So now I understand Sly's playing defense, but you might need his speed and elusiveness here on offense.
And you see J.J. Radcliffe just completely changing direction here. A beautiful catch and some great solid blocking.
That looked pretty decent.
Is he a backup? Right now he's a starter. He doesn't look like a backup.
Looking for the false start. The handoff, 5 on the line, and Courage Mosey wanting all the smoke. Flag on the play.
All I know, Rob, is that Lenny Manziel is not walking off that sideline for the Gators right now.
Second and 16. Spread out offense. Waiting for the opportunity for Codrington to show what he can do with his arm. Has been sticking to the run game so far today. Codrington pinballs off a defender. Codrington in trouble. Big block by Patricio. Another big block.
Oh, my goodness.
And now the BIC finding their way
home.
Reach out and touch someone. He'll be called out at the 3, but again, Sterry Codrington with his legs making something happen. It'll be first down off of back-to-back penalties.
There's a term in baseball, wins above replacement, and most of the quarterbacks in this league, when they're forced into a situation where Sterry is right here, it's either a turnover or a sack, but guess what? He changes the field, gets back, gets his guys to stay with the block. There's 3 or 4, and even if you don't catch them on the screen right there, there's a lot of hitting going down, and he's just able to explode, turn a play that would have been a negative, to be honest, if I was in there, and turns it into a 60-yard run for BIC, and that's really frustrating for the defense.
We get it, Corey. You're
BIC will call a timeout.
I'm slow is the specific term.
Timeout BIC, and the first quarter's not even done, guys. 40 to 50 yards on a rip.
Or looking for contact, because
he's looking straight for contact.
Courage will keep it and
if I'm not mistaken, Bone makes the first contact. Yeah, Bone has to make a statement. I haven't seen or heard from Bone in about 2 seasons.
Offensive line, they're not bringing down the ball carrier who was faster than them.
Worthy gets handed the ball. Jet sweep and met.
Sly is a very dangerous player. Sly is a very underrated, dangerous player.
Arnell Wachter joined the line. Mansoray will be an eligible receiver. Under a minute now left to play in the first. Codrington will hold on. He'll throw. Courage Mosey, touchdown. Trenton making it 12-0. And the former A7FL MVP getting one from a potential future A7FL MVP. And just running the entire Gators sideline.
He slams it on, oh my goodness.
On midfield.
Oh my goodness, he slams
Which
it
isn't a Gator, it's a Bishop. But
still,
anyway,
that's a statement.
The play action, they completely leave him.
Statement.
And he's wide.
Their way back into this one on the 3-on-1 throw-off. And this one will be tossed up by number 2.
It's Dwan.
That's Dwan Williams. And here comes an opportunity for number 9. That's David Dinkins. David Dinkins not being able to be the mayor.
And the problem is they never know who that gentleman is right there, Quan with the garbage gloves. Quan's motor is very high, and he only comes in now on kickoff. So I promise you, if you get him off you the first time, you better keep running because he's not going to stop.
Aote with a lot of meat out there at the top of your screen, the wide receiver.
Robinson tosses it. That one, a hard, solid run, but that will go out of play and a flag.
Tay misses every block possible.
It'll be 2nd and 12. And a short play, short run, and that one brought in by Slick, number 9. 2nd and 7. Aote in motion. The snap, the flag, and Robinson.
He got hit.
When we look at the replay here, it would be wise for the Gators to maybe block Verardi.
And Verardi getting called.
How? You see, he would have cracked Verardi.
Master Chief right there, mission critical. Goes right for the quarterback.
Right, and it's the over-aggressive play that's going to actually end up biting BIC in the butt in the long run.
Well, you got to block somebody. That's not a penalty.
That's not a penalty.
No,
I'm not calling that. Okay, whatever that was.
He was trying to get off of him.
Yeah, whatever that was.
Well, watch what it is. He goes to bring him down, and then just the extracurriculars, I think,
there was
is going to be
a flag before that, too.
Snap. In trouble. Throws.
Snag Sosa.
Snag Sosa.
I asked for him, he delivered.
And that's the slant that's uncoverable in the A7FL. And when you throw the ball on time, regardless of who's rushing you, as you saw Verardi come in there completely unblocked, Ricky Robinson throws perfect spiral to snag Sosa. And that's just a perfectly placed ball.
Beautiful.
JJ can't do anything about it, even though it's not too bad coverage. First down, and if the Gators can get plays like that, they can set up some.
They got to get him on both sides.
It's 1st and 10.
Matthews at the top of your screen. Snags Sosa at the bottom. Here comes the pressure.
The twin.
Intercepted!
He throws. Who's that? Who's that? Mook? Is that Mook?
And I
That
believe
is
that
Big
was
Mook.
Taheem Duran, Big Mook.
That's Big Mook.
Another
Big
major
Mook.
play on the
Listen,
defensive end.
Big Mook's playoff run has been nothing short of amazing.
He's one of the league leaders in interceptions in the playoffs, and he plays defensive line. And if you're a quarterback and you're coming in and you're trying to do your best, you cannot turn the ball over. Turnovers are huge.
Oh, my God.
As well as bad words.
Wow.
The Gator claps to send them back to their sideline. It's, oof.
It is.
Now, this is a
Look at that.
streets.
Evil twin.
This is a great play by a defensive player because he's just looking to check the ball down to his tight end, and you're not assuming that a defensive lineman's going to dive and make a catch like that.
Right.
But Ricky has to make a better decision, get the ball out of his hands, or at least a little bit further outside.
But with the pressure,
but with the pressure coming in that fast, you got to get rid of the ball.
With the pressure coming in that fast, step in the pocket.
And last week, Duran with 5 tackles and 1 sack. Columbia and Verardi with 6 sacks, 6 tackles, 2 sacks. 8 tackles, 2 tackles for loss for Columbia. Worthy in motion again. Hopefully not another false start call. The snap, no flag.
Spoke too soon.
Codrington in trouble and brought down.
Nick Mays. Wow. He's making noise, and that's a big sack. That's not a normal thing for Codrington to get touched like that, and the line kind of just busted wide open for him.
The flag from the weird movement pre-snap. We're not sure if it's on.
I don't know what's going on.
In motion is Worthy again on 1st and 15. The snap. Codrington with time. We'll throw this one downfield, and that one will be thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, they're licking their chops right now.
It'll be 2nd and 15. Codrington will take it again. He will go downfield, and he will be taken out of play around the 38-yard line from the air.
I think it's too early to say that. I just think Sterry's not doing it in the air right now. I think he's.
And a run by Courage Mosey there on 3rd down.
I just don't think that's in his game plan today.
4th and 9.
Snap. Look at the battle on the line.
Yeah,
Codrington.
Courage.
With the little help from the blocker.
Yikes!
Sterry Codrington.
Yikes!
He will not get the first down.
But my goodness. Okay, Nick Mays is here.
Not
and here's the
allowing
thing.
that.
The game can change if there's a quarterback at the quarterback position. This has been the story of the entire season of this league.
2nd and 7. Antoine Matthews, play action. There's the handoff to Snag Sosa again.
Big Kenny Stansberry with the landing. But as you can see, the offensive lineman is pointing,
the flag
saying,
on the play.
go up the middle, north-south. Let's stop bouncing it out.
Yeah, they
north-south.
tackle Snags by one of the most dangerous parts of his body, his mouth. And it looks like they're going to get 15
in there somewhere. I'm going to find
There's
it.
the flag on the BIC. The snap, and there's the handoff to Snag Sosa. And he will not get the first.
Everyone. He's here to challenge everyone. Snags doesn't care about who's your favorite defensive lineman, any of that. Snags is running at everyone full speed.
Will be 2nd and 2. The snap.
Bones open.
In trouble. Here comes Verardi.
Okay,
Here comes Psycho, but keep it in.
Ricky.
It's Ricky Robinson.
Ricky. I see you, Ricky. He had Verardi and Psycho looking nuts out there.
Out of the route. Well, he's been coming on that crackback block.
There it is. Great block.
Big run.
And there it is. JJ.
What a run.
That's your fault, JJ. And again,
and that's Vinny Ura with the rush.
Icing out Verardi is the key to stopping BIC's defense. Playing tough and icing out Verardi. I'm not saying Psycho's not a dominant player, but check it out. Bone comes on the motion to then meet Verardi at the line, opens it up, one-on-one with JJ, and Vinny just walks through him. He's still walking, and Bone doesn't even maintain the block. If Bone maintains the block, that's 6.
Here live on Stadium. 2 minutes left to go in the first half. The Gators with the ball, and if you want to bring this level of ball to your hometown, whether you're in Austin, Dallas, Columbus, Chicago, Atlanta, New Orleans, wherever you are, you want to bring this level of action to your front door, go to A7FL.com/owners. There's nothing better than being a part of the A7FL. The future of football is here, and we want you to be a part of it. Bring it to your hometown now at A7FL.com/owners. I'm Matt Ryan, joined alongside Big Rob Fabian and Corey Hammond. Winner of this one goes on to play to Patterson U in 2 weeks on July 10th right here on Stadium to become the A7FL champion. Right now, an opportunity for Robertson to get them inside the end zone. Snags Sosa!
Let's go, Snags. Let's go. He slams it. He dunks it like her. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Is he doing it? No, he's not doing it.
He's
All
not
right,
going
good.
to do.
All right, good. Calm down, Snacks.
He
Calm
literally
down.
slips, slides,
Calm
and
down,
takes it to the
Snacks.
house. Touchdown, Baltimore ball.
It's uh-oh time right now
It is
for the
uh-oh.
Gators. Because as great
Look
and
at the
as
bounce.
much momentum as they
Explosive.
got, and great job from Snag Sosa to find the end zone. Great job from the offensive line, which I'm going to give credit to the offensive line for the Gators on that one, because Ricky made a couple plays there. Snags made a couple plays there. The running backs are eating up holes, but it's the offensive line that really created that 6 points for the Gators. But right now, it's showtime.
Look. Look at this technique.
This is not technique.
This is my favorite technique. Look at this. Look.
Pop flies this one, and this one will go and bounce. It's a live ball. It's inside the 25.
Wow.
Worthy chasing it, gets it, and will be brought down.
Ball's
Loose.
Oh, my
Gators
God.
get the ball.
Oh,
Gators get the
my
ball.
God. You got to be kidding me.
And I was absolutely wrong in why, but I told
But it
you,
happens.
keep your eyes on the...
They're icing out Worthy.
He
Worthy's
misjudged the
getting
play.
iced out.
And I will personally apologize for the criticism of the critique there, Aote.
Wow.
What do I know?
Look at that technique. He throws it like a
And the confidence that Ashanti Worthy has that he's going to be able to get the ball is his
And
biggest
then he loses
threat
the
right
ball.
here. And of
Wow.
course, it's DK Butcher who said he had him all game, makes the play, makes good on his word. And right now, the Gators are in position to tie this ball game. And coming into this game, even though
Look at these guys.
And now we are in litigation once again.
What is it?
I mean, it was relatively clear there that the ball was not out of bounds. The ball didn't stop because Ashanti Worthy never even had possession.
He grabbed it one time.
That is Gators' ball.
He grabbed it one time to keep it in bounds and dropped it as soon as he grabbed it.
And who's there talking? Is that Chris Hunter? Chris Hunter's doing his job for BIC right now, which is only to speak.
Let's take a look.
It doesn't go out of bounds.
It doesn't go out of bounds. He touches it. It never goes out of bounds.
And he doesn't have possession is the most important thing.
Then he picks it up, drops it immediately off of. He gets knocked. Listen,
is his foot out of bounds there when he picks it up and spins? I'm not sure.
No, it's not. It's not.
Don't
do that because
it looks like Baltimore ball.
When these Baltimore guys come up and say that they're getting cheated, they'll show you this play and that'll be it. Don't give it. They can't. BIC can't have the ball. No.
No.
It's not out of bounds there.
Not at all. No.
No, yeah, that's Baltimore ball.
Baltimore ball. Baltimore ball. No way.
Official replay. We'll see it
He
here again.
possessed the ball. Now this is the best angle that we're going to get at it. He doesn't have possession yet. He has possession here.
There it is.
Yeah, I mean,
so
it's
by that
so
ruling, the BIC showing that they are, Superman, the kryptonite right now is locking down Ashanti Worthy.
The kryptonite is red.
I can't even say. So where did he have possession out of bounds?
He gets the ball right.
Where?
Right.
Oh, he was out of bounds when he got the ball. He stepped out of bounds. Him touching the ball makes it an illegal touch. So it will be BIC ball.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So that's clean.
Right now they have Amari Skinner on Ashanti Worthy. Not a great matchup.
But he's been matched up with him all game.
In trouble. Will run downfield and get out of 29.
Sly is important here. I'm sorry about that, but Sly is very important here. And Ashanti looks
and as athletic and fast as he is, he'll have a first down, letting him loose.
Second down. Codrington throws this one. That's caught by Worthy. He'll bring it down at the 39, and he'll spin out around the 44, and that will be first down.
And that's really his first action on offense, really. He had the one jet sweep near the goal line that was stopped immediately, but minute 19 ticking down. BIC on the move.
BIC have all their timeouts. The snap by Codrington. Throws this one deep. This one is out of reach for Worthy. Was waiting for that jet fuel to kick in, but it does not, so it'll be 2nd and 10. It'll be 3rd and 10. Campbell will set to the top of your screen.
Oh, penetration, a
In
lot of pressure.
trouble again, throw, caught by Worthy at the 50. And that one could be close.
And the only problem I'm seeing is if it's not Courage, if it's not Sterry, and not Ashanti, it's no one.
Codrington snaps. Looking for an option. May carry this one himself. He will. He will get the first down and more.
And Sly.
Brought down!
Sly. I keep
But
telling you,
Codrington will keep the ball.
I keep telling you, Sly is the key to this game.
Utilizing that towel in motion is Worthy. He'll set in more towards the slot. The snap on 1st and 10. The throw out of play. And that will, guy's wearing red, but he's the one holding up the chains, and it will be second down. What can they do to stop the BIC? The Gators are about to answer that question. 2nd and 10.
There it is
Snap.
again, but the refs are not calling it.
Throws this one deep downfield in traffic. And there is something off between Ashante and Sterry.
I think I'm going to leave that to the end of the game.
Campbell goes in motion to the bottom of your screen.
The snap. Codrington throws this one. Reception. That's Campbell, and that will be a first down.
2 timeouts with 22 seconds left.
Like a QB run.
The snap, and that looks like Koradamas strikes again, and he'll cut upfield.
Definitely
Still,
QB
clock
run.
keeps running. He'll be pushed out of bounds at the 14.
I'm Robadamas, but
And to be fair, Rob called it.
And the heat's starting to get to me, boys.
Through an offensive line that's pretty much a regular-sized offensive line with the requisite foot speed.
The snap, the throw out of the hands of the receiver, and it'll be third down.
It's not Ashanti. Doesn't look like it's going.
At the top of the screen, Kason Campbell ran about a 10-yard out route and couldn't have been more open.
3 wide receivers stacked up at the top of your screen. Mosey on the line as an eligible receiver. The snap. Codrington automatically in trouble. Codrington will just keep this one. Codrington finds his way to Painter. Touchdown, BIC.
And for all the great play of the Gators, for the great rush of Sly, it's Sterry Codrington finding a way with his feet. And when all else fails in the air, guys, when you have that speed, you can get that 13 yards. Touchdown, BIC, 18-6. Stadium's rocking. Here's DK Butcher with a chance.
Powerful runner.
Butcher gets tripped up and
oh my God!
But much like a child on their first day of kindergarten, holding on to the legs was number 13. That's Laquan Johnson.
The stadium shook.
No matter where you're watching, no matter when you're watching, we're glad you're just joining us here this Sunday afternoon, a beautiful Sunday. And it will be now on Robinson with Snag Sosa set up to his right, and a handoff to Sosa, and Sosa will get a north-south run, gaining 2, probably 3, so it'll be second down, and there you see number 50, Alex Verardi, who putting in an argument for Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Defense, I might want to see when the BIC has the ball, them attacking vertically north-south with courage and forcing the defensive line for the Gators to honor the run game, which could open up in the pass.
2nd and 7. Robinson throws this one deep, and another ball to John Cena, and it will be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7, 1 receiver at the top of your screen. That's Matthews. The handoff to Sosa. Ball almost stripped, and it will be 4th down.
Definitely got some yardage on that, but big mook with the tackle.
Yeah, when they go with a counter look, and the misdirection a lot of times can be beneficial, but when the defense is just downhill, knows exactly what you're going to do, they get the penetration and force the 4th down.
It'll be 4th down, and Robinson will keep it. He will be forced to the sideline, and the BIC will get the ball.
My Defensive Rookie of the Year right there.
And what do we say? You don't run to the edge of this BIC defense, especially to Verardi because of his motor, because of his speed. And
that's silly. That was silly. And
Ricky Robinson got to the sideline and basically just gives up here. He thought he was going to get positive yardage, and then he's just running for his life.
That was silly, Ricky. I'm sorry.
And Verardi smelled that coming. He had, I would have tried for a pass there, but that's why I'm in the booth. 1st and 10. Codrington throws it on the screen.
Dwan's not. Dwan with the stiffy.
Williams!
Oh!
With the hezzy and the huss!
Big hezzy
flag
huss.
on the play!
Excuse me!
And he'll be out of bounds. Will not see pay dirt.
Oh, man. Dwan is one of my favorites when he gets the ball.
Worthy at the bottom of your screen.
Hey, he's communicating to him. Let's do it.
Lewis in the slot. Worthy at the flex tight end, running back position.
And Umar Butter Lewis in the slot on the inside to the bottom of your screen. So there's a lot of speed out there for Sterry to use.
Codrington snaps. Here comes the pressure. Codrington will get on his bicycle. He will get to the 36, and that will be second down.
In order for Sly to be more effective at the position he's at, he needs someone on that outside forcing Sterry back towards him, and he's not really getting that. He's making a play, but he can make a better one. Pay it to see. Nick Mays is getting blocked way too well here to help at all. Yeah, by courage. So Sly can only get him after the fact. But if Nick Mays, gets better penetration and doesn't, gets unblocked, Sly can make a heck of a play in the backfield.
And there's DK Butcher mirroring
down.
Ashanti Worthy.
There it is again.
Codrington will throw this one deep downfield, and that one could have been brought in by number 1. That's Umar Lewis. It'll be third, and it will be an opportunity with 2 wide receivers at the top and bottom of your screen. Courage Mosey set up to the left of Codrington. Codrington
Lots of
immediately
penetration.
in trouble.
That is not a hit Sterry takes often.
He has just as many catches as Ashanti Worthy today.
Today.
The snap. Codrington will run this one. He's going to try to get to the first down, and he's brought down inside the 25.
It's going to be close.
This is the
They're
opposite
setting
of
us
what we
back
saw
Right.
in the last game where there was a lot of high energy. This has been a
Look at the bounce.
And Snag Sosa will get some solid gains and gain about 6 on that one. It will be second down.
He's a ninja.
Throw the ball to him.
The handoff again to Sosa, and Sosa will be stifled and gain maybe 1 on the play. The ball rolls out.
So respectfully, they can attack Verardi's side if they, motion bone in for the crackback.
Hopefully we can get Robinson's stat line in a moment, but Sosa not able to get off the blocks. The ball comes loose. Who comes up with it? It looks like the BIC might have it.
That Superman stretch, his body was up in the air.
It was, okay. If his body was up,
I don't know.
out.
Does his knee touch or not is going to be the question.
Let's see it.
The second effort from Snags, he reaches his whole body out, and he's
in the
literally
sky.
in the air in the Superman pose. The
ball's
out. The ball's out.
It's going to be
Snaggy. That ball's out, man.
Be a different guy trying it out, because that's basically what they're doing.
If
is
you
seeing
want
if
to
they can figure it
fly,
out.
put in Sly.
Jason Cizon.
Cizon off the screen will run right into the defender. An interesting choice there. Not a lot of room to work
And
with.
holding the ball as if he was trying to give it back to the Gators.
Right. And he's
second and 10.
He did that once already. Against the Gators, too.
BIC, where they have so many options but have not been able to connect the snap. Codrington automatically in trouble, and that one will be thrown out.
Oh, my goodness. These guys flew in there.
And you see the offensive linemen are looking back. Like they really had no chance.
It's
because
the miscue.
These jerseys are cursed. They got to burn them in the parking lot. Codrington throws a
let it fly.
dive and almost out of reach on 4th and 18.
Corey, quarterback extraordinaire, please explain what's going on.
Another 4. And Matthews in motion. That is the hottest of hot takes. And there's a toss to Snag Sosa, who will get to about the 49 and run out of play.
Yes, he might be saving.
Oh, and there's a cramp. Him and Ricky Tate. The snap and the dead ball. Oh.
What a flop! That was an amazing
I have worked in professional wrestling for a decade.
Wow.
That was the biggest sell of my professional life.
That was amazing.
We say we take soccer.
At least he tucked his chin on the
We
way
take
down.
soccer out of the game. Well, there's as much soccer as you've ever seen. Ready? Right now.
Oh, wow, that was great.
That is just the power of a Verardi play right there. He's pulling up. And the momentum from the air
I'm waiting to hear from the sideline. My neck, my back, my neck and my back. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Somewhere in Baltimore is saying that should be a 15-yard penalty.
Right, for real. Flop. Oh, my God. Verardi, how could
The Grammys are coming up, right?
The ref knew better. That was a great flop, though.
It's like he had the entire force just shoved into him at once.
Yo, pause.
Snap on 2nd and 10. Robinson thrown.
Okay, there it is.
Matthews
Get up.
will
You got it.
Let's
go.
It was only 3 yards. It can't go full Super
Can't
Saiyan.
go.
Don't use your SmackDown special all the way right now.
He's finna disappear soon.
And I've yet to see a pass his way.
The snap, and here comes the house. All of Trenton coming through. Block swatted. Intercepted. Slip slide. Take it to the house. Touchdown.
Well, Burton, who plays tight end for BIC, he hasn't gotten the ball on offense. He wanted to score today.
He said he's going to get him one. That's it. Bye-bye.
For one here are the BIC to go for 19. Be up by 19, and the catch. Will it count?
Little
It
toe
looks
tap
like.
it from Cizon. I don't know if he's in.
And Mighty Mouse will light the lamp. They'll count that one, and that is how we will end the 3rd quarter. And so far for the Gators offense today, only 2 completions.
I think we have a surprise at the return here.
Ayote drives through the pile, but will be brought down, and it will be 1st down. Snag Sosa set up to the right of Washington. And the handoff, and Sosa will be met after a short gain, trying to extend again, which is what cost him the ball.
That's the guy they call Slick with 2 C's.
Slick
Pardon me,
with
yeah,
2
that
C's.
is the person slated to be David Dinkins.
1,000%.
Handoff again, straight up
Just
the
ran
field.
straight into Big Mook.
And Mook there.
The snap. In trouble is Washington. Washington will run upfield.
Oh,
He gets a block
fast.
and a little bit of help.
Oh,
Washington.
he's fast.
And the lateral,
Oh.
keeping this one going. It'll be a first down.
Oh, my
And why is it
goodness.
always Nick Mays that somehow is there for the dump off?
Wow.
Yeah,
Look
Rob-
at the
Rob is-
offensive
Rob is really
production.
offended
Like,
right
come
now.
on, man. I've been calling for this first quarter. You got Bone, you got Nick Mays. He has threats.
And he has Antoine Matthews at the top of your screen.
Who's looking for more than that 3-yard slant?
He's definitely clamped, though. Tate got him
Yeah,
clamped.
Ricky Tate will
Yeah.
staring him down, and the box is loaded. 6 men looking to come right after Washington. The play action. Here comes the pressure. Throws this one
still
deep,
throws
intercepted by Ricky Tate.
I could have sworn I said he's clamped. Ricky Tate is
Rob
clamping him.
Stradamus again.
I don't know, like, no one is listening to me. I told Sly go in first quarter. Then I told him, your guy's clamped. Ricky Tate is not to be thrown to.
But you-
It'll be
Has
first
to
and
be.
2. In the now and later purples are the
spy.
Gators. Throws this one downfield. Codrington!
And who did he throw it to?
Bonsoir. So long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. There's the Sisson. And this one is elementary, my dear. Touchdown, BIC.
Well, you want to get it back on track.
and
Throw
there
it
it
to your
is, there it
receivers.
Oh, boy.
The 1-point attempt from the 5 is Chris Hunter looking to catch a ball. Number 8 at the top of your screen.
Codrington will just
Great
roll
block by
out to
Chris
his
Hunter.
left. Throws it across his body.
Big. It's not a big boy touchdown, but it can be appreciated.
Bonsoir to thick boy season. Population Tyler Patricio. BIC lighting the lamp one more time, and the big man getting in with the dancing a little bit. And with 10-10 and not WINS left to go in this one. Every 22 minutes, we'll be bringing you football. On the other side of this break, we'll see if the Gators can find a way to get back into the end zone. Here we see BIC getting another extra point. Crucial in this game. It is
Yikes.
thick boy season. And here's the toss by Worthy. Worthy will throw this one high pop fly,
Oh,
a
those boys
high
are
arcing
fast.
ball, and it's caught inside the 5, and Skinner
Oh,
gets hussed.
He gets
and he almost gets the
Oh,
ball
whoa,
ripped
whoa,
out
whoa,
of
whoa,
him.
whoa,
Keeps
whoa, whoa.
standing. Ashanti Worthy down, but the Gators. Go to A7FL.com/players. Sly Washington under center. Has a lot of time, but a sea of red coming in. Trying to part it like Moses. Washington in trouble. Finds his way down
listen.
the sideline. Gets to the 40
Like
and
I
will get
said,
traced out of bounds.
I still believe in Sly, and if he was doing this from the first quarter, it's a different game.
Well, let us know in the chat and let us know on social media. Use the hashtag A7FL.
Funnier the better.
14 penalties so far on the day for the BIC. Interception!
To Jonathan Soltis.
I told you he was going
out for a pass.
And he
John
might get his
Soltis.
touchdown! He might get his touchdown! Slip slide! Touchdown!
Okay,
BIC!
Salty. Okay, Salty. There it is.
And he was
There it
so
is.
tired
He
after
was-
the
yeah.
run that he could barely even do the proper
the
form
Gator
on the
clap.
Gator clap. And right now, this is the best touchdown dance we've seen from BIC. The assault on John Soltis after he does catch a pass. I am Corstradamus. I knew it was happening.
You did call it.
The ball was tipped, though.
was tipped.
Great
Oh,
job
wow,
by the
great
BIC
job.
defensive line.
Technically, do I owe the 25 push-ups because that is completion?
That is a completion for a touchdown. It's not to the right team.
So the BIC defense, as much as
Wow,
we talk
good
about
job,
the BIC
Abby.
offense, the BIC defense scores 2
at
touchdowns,
Salty. Look at Salty.
outscores the Gators offense.
Look at Salty.
And he thought that Adon Beebe was coming in to rip his points out of it. That is a former Hawk at the beginning of the season. That was a Hawk, and he said, you know what? I'm gonna make the championship with BIC as a
outta here.
BC, maybe even D- player, and he gets his shine, scoring a touchdown in the Final
There
Four.
you go,
And
Salty.
everybody in the stadium
There you go, Salty.
And that was
knew that this was a
Soltis.
touchdown as soon as he gets
that
into
was
the
number
open field there.
55, David Lopez, the
With the
hero of the
swat?
game with the SWAT.
Nice.
Number 55 getting the SWAT.
Salty, you can show this to your kids for years to come and say, kids, I was great.
The 31-6, the Gators have only scored over 26 so far this season. So to try to come back against that is a real hard ask for this team right now, but Skinner will return the ball. And he'll
Looking for
cut up
some
the
space.
sideline, and he will be brought out of play, but a solid run brought out around the 35-yard line.
You're asking him right now to do something that
lot.
he's just not capable of
A
doing,
lot.
which is beat BIC with his arm.
And if you were the Gators and you understood heading into this game that John Goss Jr. was not going to be here, and you're taking a look at this defense,
A little mismatch.
how do you create this opportunity? And
That's-
immediately
yeah, that's
Washington in
CP3.
trouble, throws this one, almost intercepted that time by Psycho Columbia.
In the Final Four, it's a question that's got a really bad answer regardless of who
Oh,
it is.
but Washington throws this one on a dime, and that one out of reach. Both guys playing the ball. That one intended for number 10,
I would
Just
not
love
Tony
a
Roberts.
little bit more
I
outside.
got to hear who your 4 quarterbacks, so I'm very interested.
The guy sitting to my right, he can certainly bring it, but we haven't been able to see much of a chance. And the pressure immediately, Washington in trouble. Cannot set, flag on the play, and he'll be brought down inside the 40. That tackle by
new
number
kid on the
3, Jaquise Worley. We've seen him a couple of times today, called his name once or twice.
Option.
The option him, and
The snap. Washington
he was exhausted.
throws this one deep downfield. Oh, in the hands of the
drops it.
receiver.
But
Do BIC beat the U twice in head-to-head matchups, and
Regular
both of
season.
those games in the regular season felt like BIC was the better team
Corey
those days.
Price now in at quarterback. Umar Lewis in the slot. And Corey Price will get on his bicycle. CP3 will get the first down.
I
and
would like
more.
to. I want to throw that to the chat as well. Like, please, guys, throw up the U.
Are we going to
the
be?
U hand symbol if you think the U is going to win?
Does he have the confidence going into 2 weeks from now to get right back on a horse and perform at the level that we expected him most of the season? Or is this blueprint that the Gators defensive line has shown with the speed rushers, which the U has in guys like Fletch, guys like Pitts?
They have the winner of this one waiting for them on the other side on July 10th.
Don't touch
right
me.
now, with under a minute 58 left to play, it'll be the BIC with the
I'm not
ball
looking at
and
that
the
thing.
lead. And joining us here in the booth is a piece of hardware that will show off in just a moment or two. Something that Rob Fabian is certainly very happy to see in front of him.
All
happy
smiles.
to have.
All
And
smiles.
something Corey Hammond is trying to avoid like the plague.
What? I'm not avoiding it. I'm just.
Avoid touching it, not professionally.
I really wanted this. This is something that I've pursued. It's just in my career.
My.
But it will
I only
be.
had that one opportunity with BIC, and then Big Friend didn't want to play.
He
against
was
the Immortals.
messed up.
He was hurt. I'm not.
really
I'm not
was.
calling him out for not
It'll be
playing.
first.
His son was hurt.
If he played,
1st and 10, and the pressure cutting up
Oh,
field.
yikes. He
CP3
gets the throw
somehow
off.
makes the
Big
pass.
Mook.
Big Mook making it happen, matriculating the ball
Sheesh.
downfield. It takes 3 players, and one of them being Joshua Butcher, just completely launching himself at Big
Big
Mook
Mook
to stop
clearly
him.
goes to the gym, guys. Just chill out. Touching the baby.
yeah, don't be weird.
Don't be weird, guys. Don't be weird.
And Price, not a lot of time, throws this one deep, and that one will fall in front of Sisson. Can the BIC do relatively the impossible on July 10th at 4 p.m.? Can they beat the Patterson U 3 straight times?
That's
We've
crazy.
not seen, and there you see it right there. July 10th, starting at 3:30 Eastern, will be the pregame show. The BIC and the U walking in as the 5 seed. The
Which is
BIC
crazy.
walking in as the 1 seed. The BIC remain undefeated right now. The momentum is switching back and forth. We're going to take a brief timeout, and when we return, we'll wrap this one up for you. The BIC make their way in, hold the Gators to 6, but can they do that to the Patterson U? We're going to find out in 14 days' time. This is the A7FL Final Four. We'll be breaking down the championship game for you when we return here on Stadium. We are back here live in 14 days. The A7FL championship game will go down on July 10th at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. We will bring you the pregame show as the Patterson U will take on the Trenton BIC one more time. The BIC have won the last two, and there you see it right there, what both teams will be playing for, the A7FL championship, brought to you by our friends at Herff Jones. And the mean mug from Corey Hammond there, you see the trophy. Big Rob Fabian, one of the last to hold that one up. The nameplate says 2021 champions because the Patterson U were able to hold on to it until today at the completion of the Final Four. That championship returns to the league, and we will be getting a brand new nameplate and looking to see who will walk out of here as the 2022 champions. But the BIC walking out of here today, revitalized in the second half, finding some rhythm on defense, over 5 turnovers, 2 pick sixes, finding a great opportunity today to really reinvigorate themselves after what was a really rough first half.
Yeah, and as Rob is trying to rub it in, the fact that I have 1 playoff victory in my 10-year career, and he has 2 championships, and he's reminding me every single time. I was only ever the favorite in that 1 playoff game, too, you jerk.
Do you want a hug? I will give you a hug.
You know how many times I've been murdered in this league trying to get that thing, and this is the closest I've been to it, and I don't want to even have to look at it?
Come here, buddy. Come here. It's okay. We love you. We love you. It's okay.
Who needs hugs when I got chips? Who needs...
But we're off next week for the 4th of July. On July 10th, if you're watching the A7FL for the first time, if this is your first interaction with spring football at this level, do yourself a favor. Cancel any plans. See everybody you want to see during Independence Day weekend. Your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, that weird dude that lives across the street that smells like ham. Get people opportunity to see other people out of the way. Block off the entire day of July 10th, because not only will we replay the Final Four games, but we're going to come to you with a pregame show and an extended postgame to crown the A7FL champion, the A7FL 2022 championship MVP, and break down all the action for you. All 3 of us will be here live from Asbury Park Stadium. Special pregame show. I want to shout out our entire staff today. I want to shout out Rocco DeMaio up in the booth. He's our scorekeeper. I want to shout out David and Alex Soberman, our stats, graphics, and producer Ryan DePaul and John Kachanan, making sure we're staying on the air, rocking the replays, rocking the switcher. Shout out to John K, Pat, John, everybody in the cameras. Shout out to Jared Wright. Shout out to Carl Meisner taking photography. Shout out to John Schiavone, who's at home. And here's the deal. I wanted to say thank you because this has been the best A7FL season I've ever been a part of. But the way we're tapping this one off, the way we end it, is in 14 days' time, 3:30 p.m. on Stadium. Can the BIC do something that no one's been able to do in years? Beat the U 3 straight times. No one's ever been able to do it. But can a team beat another elite team 3 straight times? Will it be Huff and Moon, or will it be Codrington and Worthy? Will it be Mo Ramadan and J-Rock, or will it be Verardi and Columbia? Which team is going to get there? We'll find out in 10 days' time. For Big Rob Fabian, for Corey Hammond, we'll see you back here 3:30 Eastern, July 10th, BIC U3, who folds?